Hey fellas, how's it going? Now, unless you live under a rock or have nothing to do with One Piece, you're probably aware of the up-and-coming live-action movie. The trailer dropped 3 hours as of the writing of this script, and I cannot say I'm too terribly confident about it, and I'm going to share my reasons for that here. My main reason, and from what I can tell the most common reason, is that Netflix are the people that are producing it. If you've watched their other live-action adaptations of animes, you know that they are not the greatest at that, or just any live-action adaptation of an anime. They're generally not very good. In my professional opinion, I just don't think One Piece would work as a live-action movie. I'm not gonna nitpick silly stuff like others have, like Zoro not being Asian enough or Nami's boobs not being big enough. Although I can definitely hear the latter of those two complaints. I love staring at a honkin' pair. Anyways, it's a goofy anime that doesn't make any sense. Oda's depiction of the human body is just simply very silly and doesn't translate well into real life, and I can't hold the actors to that because it simply isn't their fault. The only way you can ever dream of looking like Nami is if you're quite literally a skeleton, because there's no way your organs can fit into a body that looks like that. Although that's the exact issue, it doesn't translate into real life very well. Now, if the movie was animated and not live action, I really don't think it would be as much an issue as it is. But as we already know, it isn't animated, it's live action. For those who haven't consumed anything related to One Piece, the story revolves around a stretchy rubber condom boy that stretches, and the wacky adventures him and his ragtag crew experience on the high seas and his journey to obtain the One Piece. Now, assuming your elevator reaches the top floor, you would know that humans don't stretch. There's no organic way to make it look like somebody's stretching because of that. The only human that would fit the role of Luffy in the whole stretching department is Jim Carrey. And the reason I put human in quotation marks is because I refuse to believe he's human. He's his own subspecies. Stretching is nothing new. It's a gag that's always been done in cartoons. When it's done in animation, it's funny and silly, but when a real person does it, it just reminds you of somebody going through a rack. The best comparison I can make is any of those live-action The Simpsons pictures. It's genuinely terrifying. 2D cartoon media being translated into 3D realistic media just doesn't work. Despite all that, I still believe it could be good. In case you didn't already know, Oda is playing a pretty significant role in the making of the movie outside of just writing the source material. He's helped decide the actors, among other things. He likes the movie and what it's turning out to be, so surely it can't be that bad. Now, if you think he's a brainlet for thinking the movie is good despite being the author and playing a significant role behind the movie, I have one simple piece of advice for you. Just don't watch the movie. Nobody's forcing you to watch it at the end of the day. If you don't think it's gonna be good, don't watch it. If they don't give Usopp a long nose by the time the full product releases, we're gonna have a problem though. I'm also very curious to see what Chopper's gonna look like. Alright, that's all. If you like this video and want to see more like it, subscribe, other stuff, I don't know, do whatever you want. I got my socials down in the description of the video and my bio on the profile if you want to go check those out. There's a link to my Discord server down in the description below. If it's not very good, please do excuse me. It's my first time making a server and I really don't know how this works. See ya.